Here we go. All right, so welcome back to Healthy You Happy Hair. Listen, Coach April here. Guys, I got my sister here. Now, y'all might recognize her from the photo shoots. And who y'all think is older? Who y'all think is older? But no, this is my sister Alexis. Did you want to greet the people?
Hello, I'm Alexis. I am April's older sister, though I'm shorter. But yes, I'm her older sister, and I'm very happy to be here with you guys.
Mm-hmm. Guys, if y'all can't tell, she's a diva. So she's got a master's in psychology. She's an amazing actress. Like, I just love my sister. You saw the headline or the title of this video, which is called Colorism. Mm-hmm. And that is something that we deal with in our community, in our society, but I feel like we didn't really deal with it as sisters.
I don't feel like it either.
Yeah, so like we're blood sisters, not that that validates us as being more,
linked up.
Yeah, linked up or anything like that, or special. But I say that because of the biological component. It's like we have the same mom, same dad, but we just came out two completely different colors. Mm-hmm. I guess we look alike. People say we look alike.
They do.
Right? Like, what y'all think? Put it in the comments. But we have two brothers, and both of our brothers are brown. Okay. Our father is brown, and our mother is yellow. Oh, should I say that? Yellow? Oh, she's light skinned. No, I'm not supposed to say it. All right. No, but and it's funny because my mother's side of the family, most of the family is lighter toned.
That's my mother's side. On my father's side, it's kind of like the exact
opposite. Right.
Most of them are browner in tone, but we still feel the same love either way. So on both ends of our families, we have been truly blessed because they are both absolutely awesome. Very different.
Very different.
But awesome in their way.
In their own ways. Super grateful, but I wanted to make sure we did this video. We've been trying to do this video for a minute, and we've been getting blocked.
Sick kids and stuff.
Yeah. And I want to put this disclaimer out there. We have not always had the best relationship. I would say, like, when we were teenagers, you go through that teenage stuff. It was nothing serious or crazy. We wasn't fighting and stuff like that. But I would steal her clothes. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. Like, I would just take all her stuff
and cut them. Brand new with tags. And I had a job, and I paid for those clothes, and I was very, very unhappy. To use good words, it's Family Channel.
I was wrong. Okay, but I was also 12, 13, and had no money. They wasn't getting me the cute stuff.
Okay, that was when Express was, and I had everything, and she was taking.
But I'm wrong for that. I am, and I know that that's why she was like, I don't really like that.
Right.
But I was like, I wouldn't like me either, so it's cool. But we bonded through. I believe like. It was a season where we went through really encouraging each other with each other's gifts. Mm-hmm. Like, we had an opportunity to do a play together, and Alexis is an amazing actress, and I'm a singer. It was like, we just encourage each other. We would have times together in the car, and like, we just bonded through that. So I hear people talking about skin tone, light skin, dark skin. She's cute, she's not because of this, and then her hair like this, because I really believe hair also plays a part with that too, favoritism and stuff like that. But I'm like, you know what? All this time, I think our families and our parents and just our upbringing, it was never a thing. And I think we always felt the love and support regardless of what we looked like, what gifts we had, our educational background, very different for both of us. Mm-hmm. So I was like, we need to put that out there. We need to put that out there that everybody's not dealing with like, hating.
No.
There are relationships, there are people out there that appreciate.
Well, I think that it has a lot to do with you being secure in what God has gifted you with. Because every last one of us has a gift. The Bible says it.
Yep.
So we just have to stir it up. But we're looking to the left or the right at our sister or whoever. Because I can be very envious. I sound crazy when I try to sing. But her voice is so absolutely beautiful. But I love it. It's just like, I'm not mad like, oh, I wish I could sing. No, even though I do kind of wish I could sing. But it's not to a point where I'm hating. It's to a point where I'm like, I can appreciate the gift that God has given to her. Because we all have them. I have mine, she has hers, and we have to be secure in that and know that He gave us our gift for our purpose.
But that's the key. I think if your focus is on comparison and like, why can't I'm better and this and that, if it can shift to just appreciate and be able to celebrate and let people have their moment. Like, it's like, I don't know how to let you have your moment, because if I let you have your moment, then I'm not special.
Right. Or you just feel like, oh, well, I can do that, or I'm gonna try to do that, or it's not a competition to everything. It's really not. Be you and everything else will work out.
Yep.
People will like you for you. People will love you for you. You don't have to try to be somebody else. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. God created you to be you.
To be you and to appreciate every part of you. You know, I mean, I admire my sister and I believe she admires me. Like, it's just, we're just different.
Yes.
So when you're talking about colorism, and it's unfortunate, like if you're a parent and you have children, don't show favorites to your kids because of the way they look, or you know, if they have different fathers, or because I like your father better. Like that really creates complexes for people.
It does. And that has stemmed back from what our people have told us for years and generations and generations, and that's only because of what they were fed by other people.
Right.
The people don't know, but little kids don't go around saying this or that until they're taught it.
Right.
Because they don't see that. When they see someone, they see a person. Oh, that's a boy or a girl, blah, blah, blah. But they don't see, oh, she's dark skinned, oh, she's light skinned, oh, they have a disability. Anything. They don't see that until us as a people, a society, grown ups, pour that into their spirit to show, oh, well, that's a good thing, but that's not so.
And then you start to feel prideful because it's like, oh, well, I'm better because I don't have that, or I do have this. And it's like, it doesn't have to be a better or worse. It can just be different.
Just be.
It can just be. How about that? Like, live and let live. Come on, somebody. I felt that all up in my spirituals. I mean, now racism is something different. I think as Black women, when you're in different environments, you can kind of feel like, all right, am I going to be accepted in this place or whatever like that? People got to start opening their minds, because it's like, I also think a lot of it is rooted in, okay, if you're lighter, then you're closer to another race or closer to being white. You know what I mean? Like, it's a real thing. Like, I can recall when I was younger and coming up, I would get certain comments like, you know, why are you so black? Like, I got that, and that was from somebody I had a crush on. So it was just kind of like, oh man, like he said it in front of everybody. And then I remember someone walking by me and saying, yo, you like the prettiest dark skin person I've ever seen. And it's like, when you process that, it's like, all right, so does that put me, does it mean that I'll never attain, in your mind, not to me, but in your mind, I'll never be able to attain past that level? Because it's like, you're in a category over here which is already inferior. So it's like, for a dark skin girl, you cute. But if I put you up against, you know what I mean?
Any light skin chick that you're not, which is absolutely ridiculous. Have you seen some light skin people?
Cut it out. Cut it out. And it's not, you know, and it's true.
It's true.
Yeah, like I think about Miss Universe. Like that really blessed me that gorgeous woman, super classy, natural hair, short natural hair nonetheless, whole fade. Like I'm like, yes, she did that.
Papers.
But I was reading some comments from people, and it was just like, you just heard the same. Some of it was racism, and then some of it was just like, oh, well, she's dark, or oh, her hair was like, oh my God, her hair. And it's like, wow, the standards of beauty is so one-dimensional for some. I mean, for those who have an open mind and actually have an appreciation just for people, period, you can get past all that. Like, it's not even a thing. It's just, you can appreciate different types of beauty. Like, I love being able to give people compliments like, yo, you really look nice, or like, your hair is awesome. And it could be that simple. It doesn't have to be, it's better than, or, oh, well, mine's not. Oh, no, let's just leave it at that.
There's nothing wrong with complimenting someone. So when I walked into the house, my sister has on this very chic, cute outfit, and you see her hat situation and stuff, and she snatched. She looking like me. She's looking beautiful. Oh, you look so cute. I love that. There is nothing wrong. It does not make you less of a person or diminish who you are because you compliment someone else. So just be comfortable in the skin that you're in.
Comfortable in the skin that you're in. And if the people around you not really appreciating you, that doesn't mean that you're less than. Getting your mind off of over what they said when you were a kid. Be free from that. Because God has literally created every last one of us, and we're all beautiful in different ways. Hi.
Colorism is among men too, just to let you know. Colorism is among men as well. You'll often hear like comedy shows, oh, light-skinned guys this, or light-skinned guys are in, or they're out, or whatever. So colorism is among men too, but I once again say it's because of our ancestry, what we were told and what they were told to basically tell us what was put in them. So I just don't feel like it's as big with guys, because females are just more lighthearted. Females are catty in everything. So this is going to be to the extreme. Guys are a lot more laid back, and they just don't care.
True.
They
They're
just
like, look,
they don't really care as much. They just
like somebody won't think
I'm gonna get it, chick. Okay, it's 8-1, 8-2-1. I don't use
that. But all right, so the weirdest thing that you've ever heard regarding your complexion.
So I'm gonna put it back on them.
That's a shame.
Which is my sister and my 2 brothers. I am the oldest of 4, and I am the lighter of complexion of them. And so they would oftentimes, if they were mad at me, they would jump on me and call me white.
We wouldn't jump on her.
Not physically, okay? Because I'm a roll out.
She's crazy.
But they will always tease me and call me white bean face, and I'm just like,
I think
why?
it was vanilla bean.
It was white.
I don't
Bean
remember saying
face.
white.
Okay.
It was vanilla bean. She called me black bean.
I had to say something.
But honestly, like that was we
was
were
a
like,
video
how old were we? Like 8?
Yeah, we were younger,
So-
but still,
right.
that was sort of weird.
It was weird. But man, I mean, I've heard some weird things, but the one thing I can say is, first of all, I appreciate you. I appreciate the relationship that we have.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, because, you know, this might sound extra or deep, but people literally deal with this as an issue.
Right, and I'm just glad it's not ours.
Yeah, like they literally like people bleach their skin. Okay, let's talk about this.
You're right.
Bleach their skin.
That is big
People
in the
put
islands.
makeup on to look lighter. People take pictures at certain angles and certain lighting to look lighter. Okay, let's do darker. People tan. People, you know what I mean? And not just tan, but tan where the skin is, the legs look darker than that. And the thing is nothing wrong with having preferences and like, oh, I just think that looks nice, or I want this certain look. I got you. The thing is when it becomes a thing where you're willing to damage yourself for the sake of just like, I gotta look like that, or I don't look as good as being just me.
It's sad to think that that is a burden that people have.
Yeah, people will, you know, have babies with people just so they can break a certain complexion in the family. Like that's literally the depth. I'll hear people, oh, I gotta marry a white man because I don't like my color. And be joking but serious.
Well, there's always some truth to it.
Or the hair.
The hair, I've heard that before.
Yes.
I've heard guys say, oh, well, I need to get someone outside my race so that the baby's hair won't be as curly or tight or kinky or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, that is absolutely ridiculous.
It's ridiculous and it's degrading to yourself.
To your own self, because you saying you don't want your child to be you.
Right.
You're going to produce you, so you don't want that. You're not good enough. That's what you're saying.
Right.
You're not good enough. Well, I'm not saying that.
Right, and it's just because it's just not the truth. This is Black History Month, and I thought this was an appropriate topic because it's like Black history, we're creating it now. We have the history, we create the history for the next generation, and it's like, how awesome would it be if this was one less thing to carry into the next generation? Like, you think of Dr. Martin Luther King, I Have a Dream, and he said people wouldn't be judged by the color of the skin, but by the content of their character. And, you know, at that time, it was more of a thing of black, white, and, you know, et cetera, different races. But it's also a thing of shades. Yeah. So I remember I saw on Twitter, or not Twitter, one of the social media channels, and it was like all the different shades from white to all the way black. And it said, get in the order of prettiest to ugliest. And it just kept the shades.
They had that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and then another one said, get in the order of longest hair to shortest hair. Okay. It's basically like you're ugly the further on down the spectrum you go, and you're bald.
Of course, black was at the end.
All at the end. We want to leave you with this. Okay. You do not have to compare. You do not have to compromise. And you do not have to compete. Just be you.
Be you.
Be you.
Stay true.
Stay true.
To you, boo.
To you, boo. Yeah.
God made you beautiful.
God made you so beautiful. And whether you're light, fair, freckles and all. Yes. Or you super dark, or you somewhere in between, you better find yourself and find yourself loving you, appreciating you, and rocking out, living your purpose and valuing yourself, because that's what God would have you to do. Yep. You want cheers on that? Cheers. Hey, y'all have a good one, and we will see you on the next video. Take care, y'all. See ya. Bye. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.